Back to my channel. So in this video I am going to teach you about magnetic field due to circular current carrying loop. So in last class we have studied about magnetic field because of the finite length of wire. Means if it is a finite length of wire, how much amount of magnetic field is created, that we have calculated. But in this video what we are going to do means, instead of that straight wire, if it is of circular loop, how much amount of magnetic field will be created at the center, that we are going to calculate. So let's start. So first of all we will take one circular loop. So this is our circular loop. So in this circular loop the current is flowing in the clockwise direction. So this is the direction of the flow of current. So next, after that, this is the center point P. So from this center, this is our radius, and this radius will take it as R. So next, after that, we want to calculate magnetic field at the point P because of this circular loop. So for that what we have to do means, we have to cut a small part of this wire and we will call it as the current element DL. So in this current element, this is the direction of the current, and next from this current element to point P if we join, and this distance we will call it as R. And next, angle between the current element and the distance vector R, this angle is 90 degree because this is tangent to this circle. So this is our angle between the current element and the distance vector R. And next, after that, here we will use the Biot-Savart law. According to Biot-Savart law, see here, Biot-Savart law is applicable only for the small current element. We cannot apply, means we cannot find magnetic field using the Biot-Savart law. So for that what we will do means, first we will take the small current element, we will calculate the magnetic field, and after that if you integrate that equation, then we will get the magnetic field for this complete wire. So first we will take Biot-Savart law. So according to Biot-Savart law, dB can be written as dB is equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi I into dl sine theta. Here theta how much will take? Theta will take angle between dl and the r vector. So here our angle is 90 degree. So here we will take sine 90 degree divided by r square. So next, this equation can be written as dv is equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi, this is I into dl divided by r square, because sine 90 value is 1. So this is our magnetic field. So if you got this value, then after that if you integrate this equation, then we will get magnetic field for the complete wire. Because if, for example, if you are taking current element here, if you take current element here, then this will be the direction of the current. And next here if you take, then this is, if this is our current element, means this will be the direction of the current. So similarly here if you take, then this will be the direction of the current. So like that, these are the small current elements of this complete circular loop. So if you join all these loops, for example if you take here, then this will be the direction of the current. So in all the cases, if you apply the right hand palm rule, then what will be the direction means, this, if this is the direction of current, so thumb, these fingers are pointing inward. So at this point P, the magnetic field is inward, so we will determine the magnetic field by the cross. So similarly same here also if you take, then again the fingers are pointing inward. Again here this finger pointing in the direction of current, and these fingers, all 4 fingers are pointing inward. So again in all the cases if you consider, the magnetic field is inward. So for that reason, if you join all these small current elements, then we will get the magnetic field for complete wire. So if you integrate this equation, so now we will apply integration on both sides. So net magnetic field will be calculated by integrating magnetic field. So now integration of mu naught divided by 4 pi I into dl divided by r square. Next, after that, if we are integrating means mu naught by 4 pi, and this I and r, all these values are constant, so we cannot integrate, so we will write it as outside. So integration of dv is equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi, this is I divided by r square, integration of dl, because only dl is the variable. So next, integration of dv can be written as b is equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi I divided by r square. So integration of dl can be written as, if you take all these small parts, then this length we will call it as the circumference of the circle. So this is our circumference. So circumference of the circle is how much? Circumference, you will know that circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So because of this integration of dl, we'll take it as 2 pi r. So we'll write 2 pi r. So here one r will be cancelled, this pi is also cancelled, this 2 is also cancelled. So now B can be written as magnetic field is equals to mu naught divided by 2, this is I divided by r. So this is our answer. So this is our result. Means this is our magnetic field at the center of the point P because of this circular loop. So in next class we are going to study about the semicircle, quadrant and the arc. So this all we will study in the next video. So stay tuned.